Megha's wedding was a grand affair, a celebration of love and tradition. After the engagement and the rituals of Haldi and Mendi, Sahil arrived with the Bharat. Megha's mother-in-law, Malini, welcomed her warmly but with a strange air of caution. Before the Haldi ceremony, an old thread from the Kali temple had been handed over with a warning. In Rajasthan, we believe the scent of raw turmeric can weaken a bride. Tie this thread on her wrist, and after the Haldi ritual, don't let her leave the house. Everything seemed joyful, but a subtle undercurrent of dread was beginning to stir. After the wedding, Megha and Sahil set out on an 8-hour journey to their ancestral Haveli. The mansion was grand, regal, and steeped in centuries of tradition. Megha was dazzled, but the true trouble began when, on their way, she spotted an abandoned Haveli. "Stop the car," she shouted. Without waiting for Sahil's protest, she ran toward the haunting, deserted estate and pushed open the rusty gate. The moment her feet touched the courtyard, hundreds of bats exploded from the peepal tree above. A swing creaked violently on its own. Sahil caught up to her, visibly shaken. "This isn't a house, it's a ruin. Come back. You're a new bride. You shouldn't step into such places." Megha only giggled, asking for a photo. Reluctantly, Sahil took her picture. They left the place, but something left with them. When they arrived at Sahil's ancestral Haveli, a grand Griha Pravesh ritual awaited Megha. Malini instructed her to kick the ceremonial rice-filled kalash with her right foot. Megha, however, stared at it for a long moment, and then deliberately used her left foot and knocked the pot outward, scattering the rice outside. Malini gasped. "The bride represents goddess Lakshmi. The rice symbolizes prosperity. You've driven good fortune away from our home." Sahil tried to brush it off as a mistake, but Malini couldn't shake the image of Megha's eerie smile as she entered the house. That night, Malini stood outside Megha's room. From inside, she heard her laughing and speaking to someone. "Go now, someone will see us. That old lady is always watching. Sahil's not home." Malini burst into the room, only to find it empty. A moment later, Megha stepped out of the bathroom, acting innocent, but Malini had heard every word. Over the next few days, strange things began to happen. Megha would stare blankly at walls, smile without reason, and sing in a trance. She would disappear, only to reappear seconds later from impossible places. One night, Malini saw her walking briskly through the hallway at 2 a.m. When confronted the next morning, Megha claimed she had been asleep the whole time. Sahil's elder brother, Vinay, complained too. "She stares at me with blood-red eyes. Sometimes she acts distant, and then she suddenly tries to get close. She's strange." But the most horrifying night was yet to come. Sahil had gone out of town for a friend's wedding. Malini, alone in the house, heard a man's voice coming from Megha's room. She peeked inside and froze. Megha was curled on a rocking chair that creaked furiously. Her voice was not her own. It was two voices, speaking together, one male, one female. She was laughing wildly, mumbling in a broken dialect. Then she stopped. Her head turned slowly, and her gaze locked directly with Malini's. Terrified, Malini shut herself in her room. Footsteps creaked outside her door. A knock, then banging, then silence. She approached the peephole, only to find Megha's face right on the other side, pale and emotionless. In the morning, Sahil returned. Malini was pale, trembling. "She was here last night, doing things you can't even imagine." Sahil was confused. "She was with me all night. She disappeared around 4 a.m. I thought she got lost." They realized something was horribly wrong. Together, they visited an old mystic, the Hill Baba, who sat in deep meditation before opening his eyes. "Your daughter-in-law is under the influence of a powerful entity. Tomorrow is the night of Amavasya, when dark forces are at their strongest, but this one she's already marked." The Baba asked if there was any deserted place Megha had visited. Sahil immediately remembered the Chowsar Haveli, the abandoned mansion from their journey. Sahil showed the Baba the photo he had taken that day. Behind Megha, a black shadow loomed. "That's it. We must go there now." The three of them arrived at Chowsar Haveli. It's still like a corpse under a gray sky. And there, on the same swing, sat Mega, laughing, swinging. The Baba stepped forward, chanting ancient mantras, drawing a circle of Sindor around her. He splashed her with holy water. Mega screamed in two voices again, writhing on the ground, cursing in an inhuman tongue. Finally, she collapsed, lifeless and still. Sahil rushed to hold her. She is safe now, the Baba said, tying a sacred thread around her neck. But remember, no woman must ever come near this Haveli again. They turned to leave, but before stepping out, the Baba said solemnly, a powerful jinn lived here. It marked her that day she entered. For days, it was feeding off her soul. Jinns are ancient, vengeful. Once they choose someone, they never let go easily. You were lucky to have found me in time. Sahil brought Mega back home, weak but alive. But back at Chowsar Haveli, the old swing creaked again, back and forth, as though waiting for the next visitor.